Hey, this is Kim. I'm your over 50 makeup teacher, and today we are going to talk simple makeup and beauty blenders. So after you have reached a certain age and makeup is not sitting like it did already, when like 10, 15 years ago, or maybe you've just noticed that something is up with your makeup, I'm going to show you how minimal makeup is actually better the older that you get. So currently what is on my face is sweat. In addition to sweat, it's hot here. I'm in Western Maryland and it's in the mid 80s. And I know that's nothing like what it is down south. Let me know where you're from. You might think, oh, mid 80s. I would love mid 80s. It's 90 here. So in addition to sweat, is some mascara on my eyes. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start off and I'm going to walk through my minimal makeup routine. And, you know, part of the reason that you want minimal makeup is because the more that your face is moving, the more likely makeup's going to crease. And then that just doesn't look polished. It kind of looks like cakey when you get older. Right? Let me know if you have an issue with your makeup creasing, or even, let's just say, even not lasting. So I'm going to go ahead. We are going out to dinner this evening. I'm going to go ahead and yes, I wouldn't say I cleansed my face this morning. I use a Korean skincare line that I absolutely love. So I did that earlier this morning and then I sweated, but now I'm going to jump in with more sunscreen, okay? So the sunscreen is gonna act as my primer. I already placed it once, but because I was outside sweating, it's really important to reapply your sunscreen. So I'm gonna do that, but what this is also gonna do is it's going to prep my skin for makeup. So if you are noticing that your makeup, when you place it on your face and you zoom in, that you can actually see pilling, or separating, a couple things could be happening. It could be you're using the wrong color, okay? That's simple. It could mean your skin is not accepting whatever kind of makeup it is that you're using, okay? Which is why I am a proponent of cream products, because cream doesn't dry down, so it moves with my face. Your face still needs to be in good shape. So hydrating it in one way or another through a moisturizer, or I'm using my sunscreen to prime. I also love, this is a balm from, this is actually, if you're interested in the link for the sunscreen, this is the sunscreen that I use that is part of the Korean skincare. So you can just ask for sunscreen and I will send you the link. But I really, truly love this product. I have one of these in my purse now. I wasn't carrying it around. I had one and I bought another one. This is called a Viaton multi-stick balm. But the goodness in this is it hydrates the skin, but it is also skincare. So you can put it under your makeup, over your makeup, anywhere you feel like you just need more hydration. So in the middle of the day, you can do this business. That's what I do. I just put it where like, oh my gosh, I'm just afraid that it's just going to be dry as the day goes on. So I slap this balm. If you're interested in the balm, just comment balm. I'll send you the link for the balm too. But we're going to talk about the importance of having a beauty sponge. They come in all shapes, sizes, colors, okay? If you don't already use one of these babies, you should find one. I have a couple different ones here. This one is by a company called Saint, and you can get these at the Dollar Tree, okay? These are real pliable. So some of them are really stiff and rubbery. That's not the kind that I would recommend. Something that's really pliable. You want to run them under water, and then you want to squeeze them out in a towel really, really tight. You never, never, never use a beauty blender dry. Okay, so if you've been using a beauty sponge dry, Don't do that anymore. And if you started using it dry and you're like, I don't know what all the hype is about this, then that's probably why, because you're not supposed to use it dry. This one is by a company called Stands Out. And I do have a code for this one, but they sent me this and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Really? And I was determined not to like it, and I totally love it. And I love it for a variety of reasons. You can use this one wet or dry. Okay? All it does is it will help to be able to blend your products. It will help to make your makeup look like skin. It will pick up the excess that's laying on top of your skin, but it won't remove too much. Okay? You start off by wetting it just to get it in shape, but then you can mold it. Like right now it's not wet. You can mold it to very small spaces, so I can use it in the inner corners of my eyes. All right, outer corners where I have a lot of texture that I want to take extra care with. So those are some of the products that maybe considering having those in your toolbox, in your makeup toolbox, because for mature skin, those cakiness, creasiness, prepping your skin, hydrating your skin, that gets you ready for the makeup. Now, when you have the right tools for the job, my husband, he's been a mechanic all of his life. And he's like, it totally changes the job that happens. And I'm 54, okay? I'm a retired public school educator. And I'm from the makeup eyeshadow sponge era. Give me a heart if you're from that era too, where you had the little sponge and that was the eyeshadow applicator and it kept falling off. Like that's the era that I was from. And so once I tried brushes that actually worked with the makeup that I was using, it was like, total game changer. I'm going to work from a makeup system. Okay. And I don't know if you've ever been introduced to a makeup system before. Systems, it's good to have systems in place for a variety of different things, whether in your own job that you have a system, like it's the same thing day after day because it's efficient, right? Well, having a makeup system, this is a one compact makeup system by a company called Saint Beauty. They are currently in the United States and Canada, but they are coming to you in the UK, they are coming to you in Australia, and they're coming to you in Mexico as well. But what I love about this system is these are all cream products, except for I do have powdered eyeshadows, okay? So this is a system of placing everything that I need into these gorgeous refillable compacts that can be a multitude of sizes, big, little. It's about customizing your own makeup routine inside of one little place. They can be as big of it as a deck of cards. Right here is one, okay? It can be as small as this. It's whatever you wear. And having it at your disposal is efficient because you're not leafing through your makeup bag or your makeup stash if you have one and wasting time. It's all there. The other reason that it is an efficient system is everything in here is color matched to your skin tone. Everything in here is for Kim. My compact is probably not going to look like your compact, which is very freeing because my face doesn't look like your face, right? We might have similar skin tone, but the colors that you want and the colors that look good on you are what you buy. So you can build an efficient and affordable compact to fit your budget and your own makeup needs. And so it's like, where has this thing been all my life? If you are interested in getting started with Saint, all you got to do is comment color match, or I can match you to a pre-made palette to your skin tone by commenting level up. And that means that all you're going to do is you're going to send me a makeup-free selfie. And please understand, I know that this is something that's not easy for everybody. I did it. It wasn't easy for me to send my selfie off to a stranger, but understand that it is very, very safe with me. It goes nowhere. I have color matched thousands and thousands of women, and I understand the vulnerability of putting yourself out there for some of us without any makeup on, okay? So I'm only using it to give you my recommended colors that I believe are the best colors for your skin tone. So I'm gonna jump in and I'm gonna show you how I use my system. I love how I don't have to use everything in here every day, and nor do I, okay? I like options, but I don't use everything in here every day. So the first thing that I'm gonna jump in and show you are my foundations. And I have more than one foundation in here. Saint calls them highlights, but because my face isn't the same color all year round, nor is yours, okay? Most of the time, we need to be having more than one foundation color in our makeup stash. And if you're thinking that right now, as the summer months are upon us and you're getting more sun and your foundation is like, wow, this looks really light, then it probably is. So I'm gonna go in with a brush. This is called the Blush and Bronzer brush. All the brushes are double-ended, they're made for creams. And I am lightly dabbing actually into both of my foundations because I'm in between my winter color and my summer color, but I'm going in lightly, okay? I like a light coverage. If you like a heavier coverage, then you can build color where you need it. Saint is having a 40% off sale right this minute. So if you're interested in getting the link for the sale, just comment sale and I'll send you the link. You got to go to the sale tab. But there are several brushes. One is called the Buff brush, which is 40% off. Really, really good for anybody. This is the Blush and Bronzer brush. And it can come bundled with the bronzer to save money. But the one that's on 40% clearance is the Buff brush. Eyeshadows are on sale, and I'm going to show you a contour that is on sale right now for 40% off that you need because you can use it as a bronzer or as a contour, okay? Which we'll do right now. So I only put a wee little bit of foundation on. I'm gonna just kind of blend it in really nicely. All right. So now I'm gonna go in with, hold on, just let me find it here. Because it's not there either. Maybe it's, yeah. Aha, okay. I didn't put this in my big compact, but this is Fiji. And Fiji can be a contour and it can be a bronzer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into that same brush and I'm gonna dab into Fiji. And the reason that I'm using this is I want it to add dimension to my face. So if you have been taking one shade of foundation and placing it all over your face, then you've created a one-dimensional look, right? But our faces are three-dimensional, so you need to add some different tones and colors in to add depth and dimension where you need it. So Fiji is actually going to go at my hairline. I think this is like $9. I want to say $9.40. You can build a compact starting with Fiji. The compacts are even on sale too. Now I'm going to do it on my cheekbones. And this sale ends tomorrow. So if you're thinking about grabbing anything, do it today or tomorrow. And anything over $50 ships free. But if you do want a color match for me to help you with your foundations, just comment level up or color match. Either one will get you to me getting you with the right colors, okay? So now I'm also gonna take Fiji and place it right along my jawline. So if you have a double chin, if you have jowls, as I do, then this would be something that you would want to consider, is just placing a little bit of that dark color right there along the jawline. Contour should never be something that is obvious, okay? I mean, you can see that I added depth, but it's not like, oh, she contoured, I can see the dark stripe. That's where it kind of gets icky, right? And that's where we feel like we are caked with makeup. But when you're using creams, you should be like feathering the makeup in. And there is some finesse to the application. You can't be like all in with like a tough grip on the brush or with your hands, and you don't need to do that. It kind of almost is like an airbrushed look, and it's so easy because it warms up to your skin. My face, I'm a warm-blooded animal, right? People are warm-blooded, so my face is warm. That skin is just, or that makeup is just melting in. All right, so we talked about Fiji as my contour. We talked about foundations. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a lighter color. My lighter color is, this is called Palace, and this is a, I'm going to refer to this as a brightening foundation or a brightening highlight, right? I'm just going to go ahead and take my finger and I'm going to show you where I'm going to place it. Okay, I'm going to place it right here in my inner corner. Now you can add color correctors. Like if you have a lot of dark under eye circles, you might want to add a color corrector in a peachy salmon that will help to color correct that. So let's just take a step back and just look what's happened. So I have taken my foundation and placed it where I needed some coverage and to even out. I added a darker color right here, which was Fiji, which is like a contour, a bronzer. Applied it to add some dimension, and now I brightened right here. I didn't overload a bunch of product right underneath of my eyes with that light color. That's mainly when you're seeing a lot of fine lines and texture and like you're looking older when you look in the mirror. It's probably because it's probably because it is too light. Your foundation is too light. All right. So I'm just going to take that beauty blender that I talked about. Dun, 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 dun. And we are going to make this look like my skin. Janet B. Wayland, I am using all creams right now. I am a cream makeup lover. Okay, the only thing I'll use powders on, basically my eyes. Okay, there are some eyeshadows I will use on my lips, but we got to moisten those babies up first. All right, so now all I got to do is add some blush and add some color, right? So I have added several different colors because I like options, but my favorite color to have in my palette is a peach color. And peach, this is called Madrid. Okay. Thank you, Mandy. I'm glad you learn. If you currently don't follow me and you love over 50 makeup tips that are so easy, you might want to click follow just because I only teach easy ones. If it gets too complicated, that's not me. Okay, you're not going to see complicated here. You're going to see easy things that you can tweak to your current makeup routine. This is Madrid. That's Madrid. And it's between a peach and a pink, but I would say it's more peach. Why you need a peach in your makeup stash is because peach is a natural color corrector for blue. So when we talk about imperfections or distractions that have blue, well, under eyes, most of the time, the darkness, it's blue. Age spots can have some blue. Sunspots, blue, okay? So a lot of those things have blue in them, so peach will help to minimize the appearance of them. I'm going to go in with Madrid. And again, this is just it's a finesse. It's a way of applying. I refer to it as feathering. Thank you guys. You're so complimentary. All we know about the UK, last word we heard was by the end of the summer. So, and in Mexico City, it's going to be coming to you too. So a peach cream blush, have you ever thought about applying it up here in this area of your forehead? Nothing that's overbearing, nothing that's going to make it orange. It's just a hint. You can even apply a little bit on your chin. And this is just what's left on the brush. You know, I'm not going back in. There is something about cream products that just give you like this healthy youthful, radiant glow. I'll never go back to liquids and powders. I found this makeup when I was 51, and I'd wondered where it has been all my life. My own children use them. They're 25 and 28, and so they use cream makeup. It is for all ages, but it is especially good for mature skin. I'm going to go back in with that beauty blender, and I'm going to do a once over and pick up any excess product, okay? So let me go back into Madrid. Actually, let me show you another way that you can use Fiji. I saw somebody say, and I can't see the comments now, that you purchased Jolene. This is Jolene. Here she is. She is gorgeous too. She's 40% off. This brush is the multitasker. It's 40% off. So all you've got to do is comment sale. I'll send you the link. Or you can comment color match or level up, and I'll get you the colors that are made for you. Yeah, so when you apply your blush, you feel like you mess up your foundation. Are you using all the same product with the same viscosity? Meaning, are you using all creams or all powders? Or that could have a lot to do with it. And so when you're going to use a cream blush, you just want to make sure that you pat it in and use minimal product. Don't feel like you have to zhuzh, okay? Just very, very lightly. All right. I'm going to go ahead and use Fiji and the multitasker to line my lips. So I'm going to line right here. And then I'm going to take my finger and blend that just a little. And it gives you just a little pouty lip. Listen, I wasn't blessed with big lips. Okay, when I smile, my upper lip almost disappears. And that's okay. I'm not gonna overdo it, but I'm just gonna line on that vermilion border. I'm not gonna go a corner to corner, because if you watch, my mouth turns down. If I go corner to corner, it's going to accentuate the fact that my mouth is turning down. No, thank you, okay? I'm gonna cut short just a little bit and line on just that vermilion border. Which, if you're not sure what that is, there is a slight white line above your natural lip line. That's where I stay. I don't overline, because my goal is to have up close makeup. So if I'm talking at this distance to you and in conversation, it just looks like me, okay? I don't want somebody to say, nor do I want to look in the mirror and say, oh, she overlined her lips. If you're on stage in front of a bunch of people that nobody can see that directly, I absolutely want to do that, okay? But if my goal is up close makeup, I just want it to look like my lips, okay? So let me go ahead and put Jolene on for you. This is really, let me swatch it for you, okay? I'm gonna swatch it. That is bright, okay? Here is the flexibility that you have with cream. I'm not going in that bright. I don't wear colors that bright on my lips. Plus, this is a little bit warmer than what I would typically wear, but I make them work. So I'm gonna go in with Jolene, and I am getting very little product on my finger, and I am just tapping it in. And can you imagine how long this would last you in your compact? A year. If you're gonna just do what I just did, it's gonna last you a year. That's $9, okay? And this makeup has a shelf life. We're supposed to tell you that it has a year shelf life, but I can tell you that I have a lot that's well over a year and still awesome, okay? There's only 11 ingredients in Saint makeup, so if you follow the EWG, the ingredients are mainly like at a 1.5 or 2, so good ingredients in this makeup as well, if you care about that, which I do. With that said, the lip color is, because it's good stuff, like it's not the 12-hour lip color. You would need to reapply. So we have some compacts on sale, some small ones. You could get one of the sale compacts and grab a couple lip and cheeks and stick it in there for your purse to be able to reapply. All right, and one product that I have not talked about is illuminator. So this is an illuminator. It is in rose gold. And the illuminators that are on sale are perfumed illuminators. And they come in a variety of different scents. Number 5 and number 7 are my favorite scents. But an illuminator adds just a little bit of glow and radiance to the skin. In cream form is my recommendation for mature skin. Again, because it's just more forgiving. I don't put it up close to my wrinkles. I just put it high on the cheekbones. If you want to, if you like a frosty lip color, you could add a little bit here, although the ones that are on sale are perfumed, so you might not want to put it on your lips. Although I can't really taste anything. It would add a little bit of frost. You can add a little bit to your nose. Nothing drastic. It is just that little hint of radiance. Okay. If you want to take the beauty sponge, again, this one is by a company called Stands Out. Just let me know if you want the link to that. I'll send it, and I have a 20% off code that I can give you that they gave to me to give to you if you're interested in that. But just use your beauty blender that's barely damp. Minimal makeup. Like, I'm hardly wearing any makeup. And you know what? It doesn't feel like I'm wearing any because my makeup, my face is moving. My makeup is moving with my face. Hopefully that makes sense. So if you don't currently follow me and you're interested in learning makeup tips for easy makeup tips for over 50 women, please click follow. I do this all the time. I love doing it. I have tried these things on myself and many other mature women, and they work, but they're doable. Okay? You don't have to be an expert to be able to do the things that I'm teaching. Okay? You guys have been great. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me. Comment level up or color match, or if you're interested in the sunscreen or the balm, all you need to do is just tell me and I will work on getting you the link as soon as I get off of here. You guys have a happy Friday. The weekend, it's here.